Ready to start.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody, have a great show.
Thank you.
We're ready. We're running. Here we go.
You are listening to the most original talk radio station anywhere. We are LA Talk Radio at latalkradio.com.
You're listening to Chords Vines with Kat and Joe, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hey.
Good afternoon, Kat.
Hey, hi, Joe. I know you're not going to be sitting here for very long because we have our all-women show.
And I want everybody to know I did not wear my cowboy hat today as a hats off to women. I think
Wonderful.
that's a good cause, and I really like I support, everything that's going on with the show, and this is going to be very exciting.
Well, our support is Gals Against Abuse. And sorry, I've got laryngitis today, so Gals Against Abuse, and we've got a very special songwriter, Eileen Lloyd. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
And, of course, we got Cheryl Somerville, our roving wino.
Here I am.
And we're going to have Bernadette take my place here. So I'm going to bow out, get the headphones off, and hand them over to beautiful Bernadette, and she can take over.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. You guys have a great show.
I want to say we're here at Artisan's Palette in beautiful Temecula with the owner, Pia. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Kat. Welcome, everyone. We're thrilled to have you this afternoon in our beautiful shop here.
I love your shop. I should have been in here earlier this week for my voice. But it's all. How do you describe your shop? I was trying to tell somebody. I said it's just beautiful. It's got all these really wonderful foods.
Right.
In here.
Thank you. We like to say it's a hybrid between an everyday farmer's market and a gift store and also a health food store. So there's nothing in here that has high fructose corn syrup or preservatives. And so we're a small local market for everyday pantry items.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I noticed no gluten either.
Right. A lot of items don't have gluten or grain.
Yeah, because that's the big thing today.
Hi, Bernadette.
Right.
Hi, I'm here.
We have Joe's better half now.
That's right.
I heard some clapping there. Yes.
all the ladies are clapping.
So that's. I'm really glad you're here, Bernadette.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
And let's go. I want to talk a little bit with Eileen.
Okay.
You are a songwriter.
Yes.
We got 3 wonderful songs that we're going to listen to. And we'll talk more about Gem of the Valley, about that being the Murrieta song. You talk about that. But the first song that we're going to listen to is Dream Crusher.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Oh boy. Well, my dad's sitting right over here, and I don't know if he's going to like this very much, but I already told him about it. Well, my dad and I were taking a screenwriting class together. We're driving home, and I said, Dad, the instructor really liked your screenplay, but he didn't really like mine that much. And so my dad says, Eileen, why don't you just forget about your dreams and concentrate on the children? I'm like, Dad, I do concentrate on the children, but mommies need dreams too. So I was crushed, and I cried all night, and I woke up in the morning, and I wrote Dream Crusher. But I have to tell you, my dad is very supportive. And he is right here now, and he is actually one of my biggest fans. So.
All right.
Now, the song, you work with the Gals Against Abuse, which is why we're doing this, the Girls Against Abuse. Why we're doing this show with all women is in support of them. Now, you were telling me before, I believe, that the girls in the organization sing these songs, or perform your songs, or?
Okay, they're not all my songs. The girls in Girls Abuse, they write their own songs about abusive situations that they've gone through.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nonprofit charity organization, and the motto, the mission, is to recognize, resist, and recover from abusive situations. So the founder is Jason Bronner. He's a songwriter, producer, and I'm the secretary of that. And the girls are amazingly talented. They, like I said, they write the songs. They go around singing, doing concerts to bring awareness to this cause. One of the goals that we have with Girls Against Abuse is I'm hoping that we can someday have assemblies in the schools, middle schools, high schools, to bring awareness to how to handle abuse, recognize it, handle it. What do they do? Some kids are going, things happen, cyberbullying, relationships are really tough, and they might be abused in relationships, and they don't know what to do. They're just going, oh my God, what do I do? Now we want to show them through skits, songs, discussions in these assemblies, what you do, who you go to, hotlines you can call, people you talk to, how to handle it.
Yeah,
and that's the
it's
goal.
good to get them when they're younger.
Yes.
Because
Right.
they don't have to.
Yes, right.
They're going to be facing that in life.
Entire life, yes. And in the news today, you hear so many kids they're lost. They're lost, and this is one goal that we have, to help our teens.
Give them show them what options are available.
Yes.
So that's good, very good. Well, Bernadette, should we go right into the first song?
I just want to tell you that Dream Crusher is on the first CD of Girls Against Abuse CDs, and there are 4.
Now the girls are singing Dream Crusher.
This is Brianna Thomas, and she's one of the Girls Against Abuse. And so usually the songs, Jason will find which voice will fit the song the best.
Okay.
And so we always pick a girl from Girls Against Abuse.
And Jason is your co-writer.
Yes, my co-writer, and he's a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
All right.
And how long has this organization been around?
Oh boy, that's a good question.
A few years?
Yeah, a few years. I'm thinking probably good 5 years. I'll hear about it later, but I'm going to say 5.
Are some of these girls, have they experienced abuse already?
Yes, that's the whole point, because they have made a vow to live a violence-free life.
All right.
And so they're excellent role models for all these other teens.
Yeah, it's best that they've been there so they know what they're
Yes,
doing
exactly.
and how to advise.
And that Jason was just saying that so many girls were writing songs about things that were bothering them, and he was like, whoa, I need to develop this organization. And that's how it came about.
That's really good, very good, especially for a man to sit there and start this organization
You can find
for
out,
women.
yeah.
It's very, very touching.
It's
very
all on the
good.
website, The Girls Against Abuse. So
Good.
you can read
That
all
was my next question.
Oh,
What was
sorry.
that web? www.thegirlsaganstabuse.com.
Yes. You need to make sure you put the in front. So, yeah, there you'll learn all about it.
Well, we have Ronnie in the LA Talk Radio studios instead of Ronan today. And so, Ronnie, could we listen to Dream Crusher, please?
1, 2, 3, 4. When I see your face, I get a little sick, 'cause I don't like the way that you've been treating me. You walk around this place with your head so high, I'm really quite surprised it hasn't been sky. If I were you and you were me, I know exactly what I would do. I wouldn't have a single dream away. I'd have your back all the way. Dream crusher, that's what you are, yeah. Dream crusher, you said I'd never be a star. Dream crusher, you suck out the life. And all I wanna know is how do you sleep at night? You call it honesty, I think it's kinda mean the way you use your twisted philosophy. Why don't you cheer me on, just give it a try, instead of throwing your words to make fun of me. Your cutting thoughts won't take this life, and spin it round and round and round. Don't even try and take that knife and stick it in my heart, in my heart. Dream crusher, that's what you are, yeah. Dream crusher, you said I'd never be a star. Dream crusher, you suck out the life. You know I wanna know is how you sleep at night. Trying to me off my feet, I'll bounce back every time. I got a future burning in me. You'll be crying when you're left, crying when you're left behind. Dream crusher, that's what you are, yeah. Dream crusher, you said I'd never be a star. Dream crusher, you suck out the life. And all I wanna know is how do you sleep? How do you sleep at night? I wanna know is how do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep
Oh, no, you don't want that.
at night?
All right.
Woo!
Yeah. Good song. All right.
Thank you.
Lively girls.
We've got, well, I don't know, should we talk some more about the song, or should we get
Yeah.
right into the wine?
Yeah, I'd like to say a few things about the song. I've listened to all of the songs extensively, and I understand that Jason Bronner is your partner,
Right.
and he helped you, and he chose the girls that were going to sing it.
Yes.
Which he chose very well for this. I hear an influence, like an '80s influence of
Yes.
like Pat Benatar, the Go-Go's.
Oh, right.
I've seen both of them,
Uh-huh.
and I love both of them.
Okay,
And
good.
And it makes you want to dance.
They did put a dance to it.
Yeah.
The girls made a special, choreographed a special
Uh-huh.
dance to Dream Crusher.
I can just see it in my head, and it's like you were saying, when you heard these songs being recorded, did you actually hear what was in your head?
Yes, that's right. I had this idea for the song, and then get the melody, get the lyrics, and take it over to Jason, and he gets his guitar, listens to it, and then he'll pick out the notes. Well, not pick out. He plays like amazingly with the chords and whatever. He's just amazing. So every note, if one note's off, I'm like, excuse me, higher or lower.
So you had a major influence.
I'm
on
just
the songs.
saying, yeah, because he'll do. He can fit the song. He doesn't make it like oh, I'm going to go off here and do my own thing. No, he says, is this what you want? Is this the way it's going to be? Is this the the key, whatever? And then and
It sounds like a good man to work with,
He
because I mean
is.
you're talking about abuse, and this guy is
is.
he's a man,
yeah,
he's a
yes,
good man.
He is a good man.
and it's good that
Jason, you're a good man.
yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, I think I'm getting a voice.
Yay!
Hey.
Cat's back.
Well, Pia's given me some really good, what is that?
I'm giving you two things. One thing's from my store. It's magnesium oil that you're spraying, and another one is something I'm on called a zeolite for my chronic cough, and it is working.
It seems to be working. At least this is the most voice I've had all week. So,
Oh yeah.
yay!
It works.
Anyway, very good observation. What you said about Pat. I like that Pat Benatar
yeah.
and the Go-Go's.
Could
and-
hear them.
And of course, I love the '80s because
Yeah, and it seems like today's youth goes back to what we were raised with. We're a
That's
little
what
bit
I'm saying.
older, just a little bit older.
We don't want to really.
Yeah, don't want to go there.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
But it goes back, and it seems like today's youth are gravitating towards, what we grew up
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
And I like to see that, because there was a lot of creativity back then, and a lot of unique people.
Oh, yeah.
Back then.
Oh, yeah.
And it
Yeah,
wasn't all
made-
electronic. And
Oh, I know. We were so lucky.
yeah.
Anyway, Cheryl Somerville, the roving wino. Hi.
Hi.
Hi again. I forgot to mention in the beginning that we were also, besides pairing wine with Eileen's music, we're pairing chocolate. Pia's got chocolate. And you two have worked extensively on listening to her music and then picking out the wines and the chocolate that you feel would go best. And I know yesterday, Cheryl, you and I were at Dofo Winery. Yay for Dofo.
Oh, yeah.
And so all of our wines today are coming from Dofo out in Temecula. So thank you, Dofo.
Well, we had such a wide variety of music, a wide variety of different kinds of chocolates, and I brought their chimichurri to go along with
Ooh,
it
yummy.
too. That I've decided to go with Dofo because they have just such a great variety of wines. They're one of my favorite wineries. They're a very small boutique winery. A lot of people would miss. It's
Right.
out there close to Lake Skinner, and they. Don't mistake that just because they're a small winery that they've got small flavor. They have got big, bold, intense flavors in their wine. And they provide careful attention to their vineyard. They like baby their vines. They play classical music so that it will soothe their vines so that we can get these great flavors.
And I loved their cab yesterday. It was awesome. They're one of my favorites.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We won't be tasting that one here today, but they have some fabulous big, bold reds.
Oh,
they
those are
really
awesome.
do. So to pair with her crushing dreams.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're going to crush some grapes and go right into a sparkling. We're going to be doing Paulina, which is Dofo's sparkling wine, and kind of liven up the scene a bit with that lively rendition. That was Pat Benatar's. And we're going to pair this wine, which is not too sweet and it's not too dry. It's perfect. And we're going to be pairing it with a dark chocolate flecked with peanut butter, toffee, and sea salt. So there's nothing better to pick up your spirits than chocolate and a refreshing bubbly, especially on a hot summer day like today. So you want to talk a little bit more about your peanut butter toffee? Yeah.
Sure. Our chocolate today is coming from one of our chocolatiers, ECC Chocolate from EC Chocolate or ECC from San Diego. And they're true chocolatiers. And a chocolatier is somebody who makes the chocolate. So this is, we have several of their flavors. And this one is called peanut butter toffee. It goes very well with sparkling wine. So we have it here. We're also pairing a white chocolate from another one of our chocolate artisans from local, from here in Temecula, called Chicks with Bark. And so we have a wonderful white chocolate from them, lemon, and also a pineapple that we think will also go very well with this wonderful sparkling wine from Dofo.
Wonderful. Okay, let's.
Well, we got
to try it.
Yeah.
Jumping at the bit here.
Cheryl?
Oh, yeah.
Kat?
Thank you. The sparkling is awesome. Got a couple bottles of these at home. I can't wait to get into.
This is really different. So the audience can hear us chomping.
Chop.
And then come and help yourselves.
Very good.
Get some chocolate and wine, yes.
Cheryl, the other Cheryl, could you help them with the chocolates back there?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Here you go, Cheryl.
This is so great. I mean, this is Go-Go's all the way. And the fact that the wine is sparkling, that did
It really
spruce
helps.
it up and pick up that song. Or the song picked it up, something like that.
I don't know. That's what
And the
pairing-
chocolate,
That's what pairing's all about. Is
Yeah.
finding the perfect match.
yeah. You did well
This
on
is
that.
awesome.
I love
Yeah.
the peanut butter
is.
note on this, with the slight sweetness from the sparkling wine.
Yeah, and
It's
the
wonderful.
sparkling wine is perfect because, like I said, it's not too sweet.
Right.
It's not too dry. It's just perfect.
It is. And then the slight saltiness coming at the back end from the chocolate. Oh, and then drinking the sweetness, just the refreshing.
Perfect.
It's so refreshing. The wine is very refreshing.
And I want to thank Cheryl back there helping with the chocolates. Cindy Lemus, who our wino gal, is not here, and we miss her, but she had a big
Hi,
night
Cindy.
last night. She had a big night preparing a 5-course meal for like 60 people, and she's completely worn out.
Yeah.
So we miss you, Cindy, if you're listening.
Yeah.
And I'd like to thank Cheryl for stepping up and helping us out with our passing the chocolates out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to try
And
that lemon
Cindy,
one.
just in case you want to know, our guest star is wearing your jewelry. And it looks fabulous.
Yes, I am. Where's Cindy?
She's not here.
Oh.
But you are wearing some of
wearing
Cindy's,
The
though.
earrings and the necklace that I bought last time. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Pink. Pink, hot pink.
It was very good. I really like that chocolate with this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's get on. Now, the next song,
Thank you.
Backstabbing Tease, I know was in a movie.
Yes. Oh,
I could hear this
I
song
think
in
it
a
was
movie.
a movie by Neil Simard. I wonder if he's around here somewhere.
There
oh,
he
there
is.
he is. Hey, Neil. So,
Uh-huh.
yes. He just handed me the DVD of the Sugar Daddy, and that's the name of the movie. It's, I have to say this, girls, so you know. Creative Chaos Productions, Sugar Daddy. If you look up on YouTube, you can find it there. Sugar Daddy CCP.
And this was part of the 48-hour film festival.
Yes, 48-hour film festival. And he said, make sure you look up the director's cut. Is that the best one? So,
and coincidentally, Eileen's in the movie as well.
Yes.
Besides her
Right.
song, she's in the
oh
movie.
my God, one of the best weekends of my life. I have to tell you, it was so exciting.
Yeah,
Cheryl was there. Cheryl
I was
there.
executive producer.
Yes, I know you were.
Cheryl, yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Roving Wino, executive producers.
It was so much fun. But see, the song, I mean, of course, the movie was a thing about, like, The Bachelor. Oh, okay, I'll have to say it. A senior version of The Bachelor. Sorry.
With
but anyway.
murder and
yes,
mystery.
and the murder and mystery. And so Backstab and Tease kind of, fit perfectly.
Correct.
So he used it throughout the movie as a background and through the credits. And I have to tell you something about... I was going to tell you what happened when we went to the premiere.
Okay.
We took this limo. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. And we were drinking champagne all the way there, right? Having a great old time, Cheryl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, and the red carpet is rolled out. And there's a bunch of teeny boppers screaming their heads off. And we're like, man, this 40-hour film festival is putting on a real good show. Or, they treat us like royalty. Gosh, so we're like, okay, we're going to feel like movie stars. So we get up like, hello, hey, everybody, like, And so they're come to find out they thought we were One Direction.
They were
but they kept
blind.
screaming. Yeah, but they kept screaming,
I
even
know,
though they saw
wanted,
us.
They
It was
wanted
so
our
funny.
autographs. They were all over us. We kept telling them we're really nobody.
Yeah,
but
we
they
don't know
wanted,
One Direction because the movie was playing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
so
thought
that
we
was.
had something to do with
I
it.
was there at your premiere.
Oh, you were?
I was shooting photos.
Oh, that's right.
I met you at the limo, and
Yes,
you know,
yes,
I did the paparazzi thing for you guys.
Oh
so.
man, so you saw the Screaming Girls?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. It was incredible.
really-
I thought, who are
Actually,
these people?
They were screaming for Cat, I'm sure.
Oh yes,
Yeah. We really felt like movie stars until they asked for our tickets.
and we are standing. I remember standing in line and everybody buying tickets.
Yeah,
and
well, we
it
tried to
was
take,
funny.
we didn't take cuts, but we asked, because the line was a mile long and we were late. We were running late, remember? And so we were asking these people if we can get up ahead of them, and they said, yeah, sure. Well, we get up there, and the guy in the ticket booth says, I'm not selling you tickets because you took cuts. And we're like all dressed up, and we're like, excuse me, we're going to miss our movie. We're in it. And so the manager comes over, and he says, well, you did take cuts. And we're like, oh, my God. And he says, all right, just don't do it again. We're like, oh, we'll never do it again.
Well, we were trying to get away from all the people.
Oh, it was
They were
crazy.
just on us, and we thought if we could just slide in
And sneak in without getting a ticket.
well, no,
I'm
we
just
were going to
kidding.
get that.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we got our tickets. We got our tickets, don't
All
worry.
right.
It was fun. I remember. I couldn't stay
Yeah.
for the whole movie, but it was great to see you. Everybody, I'll come up in the limo in your formals and
Oh, man. The night of my life.
it was fun. Well, let's get on. Ronnie, can we please listen to Backstabbing Tease, please?
Backstabbing tease. I curse the day you
Oh, yeah, this is in the-
into my veins.
Yeah, this is in the movie, the song.
I couldn't see your heart was dripping as golden.
Okay, while we're on, can we do
When you used those things, you really froze my mind. You promised me a paradise and met me in hell, and now it's so far gone, it's much too hard to tell. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Tease is my blood, not enough. You gotta set me clean. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Get the hell away. Backstabbing so rough, never gonna have my love and tease.
For the movie.
You chew me up and slap me out until your fangs got in the way. So sticky sweet, but underneath you're like some ratatouille. But you look so juicy like an NPC. And when you gave me an appetite, I couldn't run. You promised me a good time with the slap in the face, and now I'm busting down the back, so getting out of this place. What do you want? Backstabbing tears in my blood, not enough. You gotta set me clean. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Nice job, Roving Wino. I didn't do it. So bad, I'm gonna have a love tease.
Nice job,
how bad I felt last night. I had no back last night. I had no back.
I don't know. You think I might have?
I know what to say, so that's not good.
Yes.
All right. That was a good one. Yeah, that was one during the credits of that movie. Johnny Fox is here.
Cash Calloway is here.
Yeah. Oh, where is he?
Back over there in the corner.
Oh, I see him. Hey, Cash.
Laurie and Tim.
And Lori and Tim, yes.
Beth. Rock and Roll Rita. Good to see you out, Rita. And a whole bunch of other people. I didn't think we could fit this many people in this small shop, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, and
My son, my daughter.
the guest star's mom is here too.
Yes.
Mom and dad and daughter. And wonderful.
Okay, so this the backstabbing song. Okay.
It definitely is a movie song.
Yeah, I heard it when I heard
know,
it. It was just like I could hear this in a movie.
It could also be for a vampire movie, because is my blood not enough? You got to suck me clean.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah.
That's true.
So I'm thinking vampire.
So anybody out there
Addictions,
listening that needs a song
addictions.
for a vampire movie?
Or addictions. This is about addictions. Like it
Okay.
could be alcohol, it could be wine, it could be it could be chocolate, it could be a person. You know, there's so many addictions, and that's what it is. I cursed the day you stuck your claws into my veins and made me shake. That's
Ooh.
the first line.
Wow.
So it is about addictions and overcoming and saying no. I'm not gonna give in to that.
It's a heavy impact there in the beginning line. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, I heard influence here, and there was a psychedelic guitar involved.
Jason,
So,
it's
yeah.
magic.
Yeah, so I'm hearing, the psychedelic influence within the music.
Okay.
And then as far as the singer goes, I'm hearing different, today kind
She's
of
amazing.
artists.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
They're-
Alexis Umatham.
Pardon?
Her name is Alexis Umatham.
Oh, okay. Alexis Umatham.
Yes.
Very good singer.
Yes.
I heard Rihanna, I heard Lady Gaga, and I
Oh.
heard Beyonce in her voice.
Wow.
Yeah, not so much the music part of it, but I was listening to her voice and I
Yes.
could hear all those influences.
Yes, she
in
has
her
a great
voice.
career ahead of her. So yeah, she's
Yeah,
done a lot.
yeah, you can tell she's full of
And
energy.
she's very young. So
How old is she?
I'm thinking 21 or
Oh,
that.
she's got a
they're
long
all
way to
young.
go.
They're all young. The girls are,
All the girls?
young
Yeah.
ladies. Yes, they're not. Well, they're more like teens, but late teens or early 20s.
It's a shame that all these girls at that age have gone through some sort of abuse like that, too.
That's why he was shocked. He was shocked when they were coming in with these songs, and he just couldn't believe it. And they have a public service announcement out now. So if you go on YouTube, you can find that, the PSA for Girls Against Abuse. And it's all about, the statistics about how many girls are abused and different things. And it'd be interesting if you could see that.
Well, acting it out through music is a good way to go. I mean, you're
Therapeutic.
using yes, it's
Exactly.
cathartic.
Oh, yes. Like
Yes.
writing in a journal.
Yes.
So-
Right. Wonderful. So, Cheryl,
Yes.
what have you and Pia got brewing over here?
Oh, well, this dark song pairs perfectly with a dark chocolate. And this particular ECC chocolate is called Sea Salt Nib, and let me tell you, it is perfect with the 2011 Malbec from Dofo. This particular dark chocolate is flecked with lavender, herb sea salt, and candied cocoa nib. And it is fabulous. Malbecs is synonymous with with an Argentinian wine. And this particular one is the crown jewel of Dofo. It has soft aromas of wild cherry, berries, nutmeg, and vanilla. It also pairs perfectly with their chimichurri sauce, which I brought some here to go with some of this bread here. Anybody wants to try it? Chimichurri is the Argentinian version of our salsa. It's made with fresh garlic, parsley, oregano, Argentinian spices, balsamic vinegar, and canola oil. And you can put it with meat and grill it with meat. I just like it on this bread. It's just wonderful.
I'm not
with
being
that.
shy. I'm going right for it.
Go right for it. That's why I brought it right up next to us. So try it and try the wine with this dark chocolate. I think you'll agree. Both of those items pair perfectly with this Malbec.
Wonderful. Thank you, Cheryl. We do love the sea salt nib here at Artisan's Palate. It is definitely our best seller when it comes to all of our chocolate options here. And we have so many to offer. But I thought we'd mix it up a little bit and also offer a milk chocolate along with this wonderful Malbec today from Dofo. The milk chocolate is a cinnamon brown sugar, and it is flecked with muscovado sugar, cinnamon breadcrumb, and sea salt. We think both of these offerings from EC Chocolate, once again the sea salt nib, which is the dark chocolate, and the cinnamon brown sugar, which is the milk chocolate, just pairs wonderfully with our Dofo Malbec wine today. Enjoy.
Oh, I am.
Thank you.
And my voice is getting better with everybody. Every
And
sip
for
and everybody.
everybody here in the store, please come on by. Our store is getting very filled up very quickly here, so please come on by. We've got this wonderful plate here with lots of chocolate on it, so please come to the table and pick it up.
I'll pass it around.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Oh, this is wonderful. I was munching away. Hurry up, Bernadette. I need your help.
Oh, hello. I'm just getting some static in my headphones here. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to live with that. That's okay, because it's, it's a dream crusher kind of thing.
Did you get some of the,
Oh, you've got to
try this?
drink both. Oh, it's just awesome.
Now
Oh,
that-
this wine is perfect for
Cheryl,
this
you're
song.
so right with this dark chocolate and the Malbec. It's perfect.
Yeah.
What a great job.
Awesome. Very, very good.
When you hear the silence, that's us drinking wine. So excuse us.
I had Melback last night. What a coincidence.
Wow, yeah.
But this is much better. This
Meant
one.
to be.
Yeah. Mhm.
You don't get any better than stuff.
Dofo's
Dofo.
wonderful. In fact, we did talk with them about doing the show there at Dofo Winery, so hopefully we will be doing it.
You can always tell when it's good if there's dead air.
What? When we're drinking or eating,
Yeah,
you tell
dead
it's dead air? We should do that in shifts so somebody's talking all the time. I know, all I could hear was me crunching on the bread.
I thought that was my static.
No,
Yes.
I did double check to make sure it wasn't my crunching that you were hearing on your stash. But this is really good.
Cat's always watching my back.
Oh, this is just wonderful. I'm so glad we came here. This is just totally awesome with the wine and the chocolates and the music and
Well, it totally signifies women. Wine, women, and song.
Yes.
and chocolate.
Absolutely.
Yay! It's like the sign, forget love, I'd rather fall in chocolate.
Yes, I love that
love
sign.
that sign. You
She's
got
got
it
that
there.
sign up in the store here.
This is
Good
awesome.
sign.
I know the first time I came in here, I was just so, I mean, I was just amazed at everything that you have and you went through. And one thing that really impressed me was that you don't have to read the labels to talk about what's in your store. You know everything that's going, what you have in here.
Thank you, Kat. It's true. I take great care in curating all the products. One of the criteria to be on the shelves is I have to love the product, so it has to pass my palate. And we take very good care. We're very careful in who we deal with, the products, and our customers know that when they come in, they know they're not going to get anything with high fructose corn syrup or preservatives, so they're safe in that regard.
One thing I noticed too is that your prices are not exorbitant. They are
Exactly.
decent price.
Right, and that's in line with our location too. We're really a local place for Temeculans to come in and do their weekly shopping here. So if we were in another location, you would see that our prices would have to reflect that. But because of our location and it's really a neighborhood spot, our
Yes.
prices are extremely reasonable.
You have the mall, which brings in a lot of people. You've got TJ Maxx over there, and Kmart and
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, yes.
Theater.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to say something that
Uh-huh.
one of the things that I think is great when you come in here, if you're not familiar with the product, she's got all these samples that you can try them out right here.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
now.
We're on the
Yeah.
we're on the sample table, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
your sample, and it's huge. You have a very big. It's just awesome. Your whole shop. I mean, as small as it is, you're just packed with goodies.
Packed full of flavor, that's for sure. I mean,
Yep.
I come in here and anticipating buying one item, and I always go out with a multitude of
course,
stuff because
of
there's
course.
a ton of different things that you just can't find anywhere else.
That's exactly right. And we're always, almost every week, we're bringing in new items. So we have our staples, like our wonderful EC chocolate and some of the olive oils, which are our staples, and we've opened with them and we'll continue to have them. But almost weekly or definitely every couple weeks, we're bringing in new items because there are that many boutique food makers that are out there that we want to celebrate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is great.
Yes. Do you have these items in any other, like the GNC or the vitamin stores?
No,
You're
right
exclusive?
now, right. These are, we find our items that are mostly at farmers markets.
Mhm.
And so when they start to grow out of the farmers market into more of national chains, they become less interesting for us.
I see.
And so we really want to support that boutique food maker.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
I know when I first came in here, I bought 3 items, and I thought I wish I'd brought more money.
That's what today's for, Kat.
I know. Well, I did bring some extra money today.
You can use your credit card.
Right.
I had the, the hazelnuts that had the honey and the coconuts. Coconut, I think it's what it was, the Filberts.
Okay.
The snack one, and it was awesome.
Oh, wonderful.
Don't forget those jalapeno jelly.
Jalapeno's my favorite.
Yeah,
to get some
and
more.
hot sauces and the lemon infused olive oil and
Yes.
I could go on and on.
And not to change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject here a second.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go back to our guest, and I was wondering about, did you experience abuse yourself?
Oh. Whoa, I hit me on the side of the head. No.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, I didn't know it was
Put
a
that brick
counseling
down.
session. No. Can I have some more wine? No, just kidding. No, actually, well, so many dysfunctional families out there.
Mhm.
I can say yes.
Yes.
But, I think it makes us stronger.
Yeah. Oh,
in
yes.
the end, and we can do, we feel more, because I've done so, been through so much that I can
Right.
say that, no, I feel like it always makes people stronger if they go through different things.
Yeah, I
Instead
just
of having
wonder.
the candy life, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah, that doesn't, it can, but it's
Yeah.
better to survive those situations.
Yeah, I just wondered what made you drift towards this particular subject, and the abuse of women.
I've had a mixed up life.
Okay, well,
I'm here to tell about it.
and now for your future, and moving on, and what do you have planned for your
the
future, as far as?
Well, I really now I'm into the assembly thing that I told you about, the programs for the schools, because I just like have this
Good.
new place in my heart for that. My husband is saying, we're going to proposals out to the government and get grants and hopefully get some money and politicians, and because I mean, like I said before, you listen to the news and this is something we really need.
Yes.
This
yes.
whole world we need help. Our country needs help as far as
Yes.
just, oh my goodness, the kids, they're so lost. So
Yeah.
more programs the better, not just here in California, but everywhere.
Yeah, and also I'd like to say, put in a plug there for men. I mean, there are many good men out there.
Yes,
And-
yes. I have a good husband here.
Yes, and
Right
I've
over
got
there.
one right here, Joe.
I have a very good
I couldn't ask for more.
And Cheryl has a good husband over there, Neil.
Yeah?
Mine's,
Lori?
mine's a non-husband.
Yeah,
Hey, that was a nice
there's a
positive.
shout out to all the good men, and the other men that do these
How about the
things
audio
to
guy?
women.
He's a good guy.
I feel for them, because of course they've been through something
Yes.
in order to make them
Probably
go in that
dysfunctional
direction.
lives.
Yeah, but on the other hand, too, I think it's a job of the woman to help a man be a man, and not to emasculate.
Right.
I I mean, given the situation, you have to, feel it out. But I think it's good for men, women. It's like our job. We have to help those men be men.
Yes.
And it's like they say, behind every good man, good
That's
woman.
true. I think, my husband's nodding yes.
Yes, we have some good men in this room.
So,
man, there's a rope drink to that.
They're all nodding their heads yes.
I was going to
They all are.
One more thing about the girls, these days you got the cyberbullying and all that stuff, and when we were younger, we didn't have that.
Right.
So it is a lot worse for them.
Yeah,
today.
a lot of exposure to
Today,
the negative.
it's tough. Life can be really tough,
Mm-hmm.
but we got to be strong
And help everybody
know
out.
how
Yeah,
to,
help
know
each other
how
out.
to handle things.
Yes.
I know Cheryl and I are on the board with Wishes for Children. And those
Oh.
children have
Okay.
gone through
Okay,
terrible abuse
okay.
as well. So
We'll have to get together on that one.
well,
Yeah.
Cheryl, we talked yesterday about doing a Wishes for Children show at Neil's Bar.
Well, Neil's bar is actually in my backyard, but
we have singers for you.
but we were thinking of doing kind of a combination Wishes for Children, Chords and Vines in our backyard.
And
You have a beautiful
HomeQuest
backyard.
Properties
Yeah, and HomeQuest Properties.
is going to sponsor us being there, which is your business.
Yes, I'm the broker of HomeQuest Properties, which is throughout California. We just opened up a new office in Los Angeles, and we're
Wonderful.
based here
Beverly
in the
Hills.
Inland Valley.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills
Beverly
is
Hills.
near. But yes,
That makes me want to run out and get my license if I could sell homes in Beverly Hills.
yeah, I'll sell one and make your day.
I could retire.
Make your life.
That's wonderful. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for being here again. And
Thank
glad
you.
that
I got promoted, I was the roving wino, and now you put me out there as a wine expert. I thought I was just a wino.
You're the HomeQuest Properties expert, and you are our wine expert, and you've got so many other experts. I can't even go through the list. So,
Well, thank you. The only thing I really think of myself as really being an expert is I've been over 30 years in selling homes. So that is really my area of expertise. But my passion happens to be wine and food. So
that's how I met you, I think, on Facebook.
Yep.
The roving
The
wino.
roving wino. And nobody knew who I was at the time. I kept it anonymous.
I know.
Well,
I remember.
hand it to Chords and Vines to let your secret out.
Charlie Payton told me at one of our events, he said, "Did you know that the roving wino is a woman?"
I know everybody thought I was a man. And I'm like, okay, my caricature
make the
on
best
Facebook.
winos.
Yeah, my caricature was a female. And I'm like, really, what made you think that I was a man?
Was it a sexy female?
I think it was some of my remarks were kind of out there. Didn't think a female would do
Say
that.
those things.
Say apparently.
Well, we should get going because I don't want to run out of time. But
Yeah.
we've got the next one is a very important song,
Yes,
"Gem of
it
the
is.
Valley."
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this was a Murrieta City contest.
Yes, songwriting competition. So 2 years ago, they had the competition for a city song. And so I looked up the history of Murrieta, and I found out that Juan Murrieta came here in 1873, and he brought 100,000 sheep to
Wow.
the hot springs so they could bathe and drink. There was a train station, and movie stars came here. It was amazing. But so what I did was I put the history in the first verse, and the mottos and the great activities, some of the great activities that we do in Murrieta in the second verse. And so it was really funny because I had one line there about the Easter egg hunt, and I took my lyrics over to Jason, and I said, and he looks at the lyrics and he's like, "First of all, there's no way I'm singing a song with Easter bunny in it." I said, "Scratch the bunny, scratch the bunny. We don't need the bunny." Okay, so we got rid of the bunny. Okay, so we wrote it in like a couple days, and then I took it to the city in like 5 minutes before the deadline because I like adventure. So turned it in, and Jason sings the song, and so they decided they wanted to have a live show to announce the winner. So there's always the Murrieta Birthday Bash. So they had that, and the 2 songs were sung, the 2 top songs, and the mayor's up there, and he's saying, okay, we're going to do this American Idol style. And the winner of the songwriting competition is, long pause, Gem of the Valley. And I'm, screaming, right up there. I won an iPad.
Yay!
Never get to see it, but I won it. My kids got it. Yeah. Thank you. And shook the mayor's hand, and I so wanted to grab that microphone, but I didn't. I wanted to thank everybody I know, And so, now it's the official city song, and it's on the website. It's Murrieta City website under About the City, the city song. And it's been the song for 2 years. Jason sings it.
All right.
It's a good song. So, Ronnie, could we please listen to Gem of the Valley?
It all started in 1873 with one Marietta and 100,000 sheep. He took them to the hot springs so they could bathe and drink. But this precious secret wouldn't be his to keep. Some folks took a train and ran out home.
100,000.
And then settled down. Now she's the gem of the valley.
Can we announce that?
Yeah, I know.
Did Danny leave? Place where we can live life.
They have a music video.
Why not?
Tennessee.
That's all right. I know this.
I gotta get some of that chocolate.
I think I'm done. Yay! I'm done.
That.
Feet in the dark with warm hand to hold. We're standing stuck.
Oh, wait. Wait, are you giving this to me? I thought you...
Oh!
Are you sure?
Neil, we didn't get any. I know he did. I saw him hitting it. That's his favorite wine. Did you get a taste of it?
Yes.
You need to get a taste of it with the chili hazelnut. It's awesome.
You have to have it with the chocolate.
Okay. Good song. Yeah. Woo! Okay.
Oh my gosh. We're starting to run short of time, so let's go right over to the wine.
Well, speaking of Gem of the Valley, this Dofo wine is indicative of that. It has 7 vintages tiered in the same bottle and has such intense flavor. It pairs perfectly with almost any type of chocolate. And today what we're pairing it with is the chili hazelnut. It's a milk chocolate studded with cayenne candied hazelnut. And it's really to die for. And knowing that we have probably about a minute left, I'm going to shoot it back to you.
Go ahead, Bernadette.
Speaking of intense, that song, Gem of the Valley, had an intense undertone to it. It was sweet, heartfelt, and it had kind of a country feel to it.
Yes, country. Because Murrieta's kind of country.
And I don't know, I think the strings I heard must have been guitar because it sounded like violins. That's what pulls at your heartstrings.
Jason.
Yes, yes.
And his voice.
Yes, it's a wonderful song that you wrote, and it's on the
It's on the website, city's website.
The city's website.
And there's a video that goes with it.
Okay, thank you. We're running out of time.
We're running out of time, so I want to thank Pia. Thank you again.
Thank you,
Artisan's
Kat.
Palette
Thank you,
on
everyone.
Inez Road in Temecula. Cheryl Somerville, HomeQuest Properties, Roving Wino.
Thank you.
Eileen, thank you so much.
Eileen.
It was awesome. I loved it.
And Bernadette, thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was fun.
And next week, Joe will be back.
Yay. That's my man.
And thank you, Ronnie, out in LA Talk Radio. Well,
And thanks to Rob over there, running the show there. Yay. Thank you. All right. Thanks to Kat.
thank you, Neil, for videoing. This is on on video. And we will be talking with everybody next week.
In the valley of
Thanks for everybody for showing up.
We did it!
Thanks everybody.
Yes.
I'm so nervous.
Where's the bumper
Calm
music?
down, I calmed down. Thanks, the wine helped.
Can't hear it.
Thanks,
Can't hear it.
Give me your hand. I love you.
No bumper music?